Well, we left my home on the 5th of December, and Jim was only just more or less back from Germany, because that's where the 59th were at the time, and then the war was declared over. Well, it was pretty near over anyway, and we I think it was August he got home to our place, and then we came home. The government got the government's brought the fellows home again. They paid for that, and if they were married, well, they paid for that too. See, but anyway, we left on the 5th of December from Liverpool, England, and it took us. It was a very stormy crossing. I was as sick as the dickens, and actually I was pregnant at the time by a couple of months, and we got into Halifax, and were there for 3 or 4 days, and Salvation Army, I think it was a place. But anyway, arriving in Halifax, of course snow was already down, and lots of us, I suppose, I was one anyway, I didn't have any boots, just had, shoes. And so somebody, might have been Jim, said, well, we'll have to go and get you a pair of boots now. Boots? I said, I never wore boots before. Well, he says, you'll have to wear boots now, because he said there's snow. So we went to this boot store, shoe store. And they said, what size do you take? So I told them, size 4. I said, 4? That won't fit you. I said, gee whiz. That's the size I've been taking. So anyway, of course that was changed too. But anyway, boots. Brought this, but you have to wear boots over there. So that's something else I'd get used to. Oh, it was my first time to wear those. I don't know if I was going to turn into a man or what. We got to the Port of Basque after another little boat ride across the, from North Sydney to Port of Basque. Got on this thing, and I always remember the sound of this horn, the boat, we're going to come across. It's a lonely kind of a long sound. Then all I could see was white and this black chimney stack and this sound, of the ship. My God. But anyway, we got off at St. John's, Port of Basque. And then, of course, a long journey from there. I was trying to see everything I could see, but all I could see was white. Oh my. I don't say, gee, I couldn't see any place because it was all white. Piles of snow. So anyway, we went right through to this place in Dunville. Then I was looking for the station. Jim said, well, we're coming towards Dunville now, because he got kind of excited because that's where he was from. He was coming home. So I was looking out. I can't see now. I still only see snow. Then the train started to stop. It did that. Slowed down. And everybody said it was there. I said, where's the station? Oh, this is it. Tom said, don't see any station. It was a little tiny place of a little hut thing as far as I could see. Nothing like the station's home. We were. Then we got onto this sled with a pony. And I'd never been on a sled before. Okay, so they got the trunk and everything else that we had. And somebody, in relation to Jim, I think he was going to drive this thing down. Oh, no, getting on that thing, because I thought myself, I'd never been on this. I thought, what have we come to now? I couldn't see any station or nothing. And Jim was almost crying, he said, at the back. He was behind me. And he told somebody after that he was almost crying because it was, he'd been away and he'd had always the experiences and everything the fellows had to have. And that was sort of anticlimax again, coming home. It was joys in coming home, but then they realised, that another difference again, He started almost crying. Anyway, I didn't see much of Dunville either. Dunville, out Placentia way somewhere. Actually, I got a piece of land out there, but I never even seen it. Well, I mean, he had relatives there, and that's where we stayed with his brother Tom and his wife and family in Cornerbrook, Burks Road. We stayed there, and then the government came forth and said that they were building 20 houses, not quite finished, but which the people could finish themselves. The main thing was to provide them a house, because they were just coming back, and half of them were married, and the fellas didn't know what in the world they were going to do. They came back with more responsibilities. So they put these houses up on Westmount, and that those who wanted to rent to own it was, really. But then, they could move in and gradually finish them themselves and rent to own. 20 houses we got in Gale Street.